Good evening, sci-fi movie fans, and welcome to another episode of the Sci-Fi Movie Guy. And this is your must-see sci-fi movies of 2017 preview, and I'm going to do my top 10 must-see movies. So here we go with number 10. It's It, and it's released on September 8th, 2017, with Bill Skarsgård playing Pennywise and directed by Andres Muschietti. Now, I was a really big fan of the 1980s TV series they did of It by Stephen King, and I am really looking forward to this movie because of the way that they've got things going on in the movies right now. I think they can really do this film justice. If you haven't seen the made-for-TV movie, you should check it out. It doesn't really hold up that well with today's technology, but the story is amazing. It's one of my favorite books by Stephen King, It. So make sure you check out this movie in 2017. And our number 9 is God Particle, which is being released on October 27th, 2017. It's by J.J. Abrams, and it's in his third installment to the Cloverfield franchise and directed by Julius Onus. Now, I really love 10 Cloverfield Lane. I actually haven't seen the first Cloverfield movie, but I love 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was one of my top 5 favorite movies of this year. So I really think that this movie is going to be a great follow-up. I'm not sure what the plot is yet. They're keeping it very tight-lipped, like J.J. Abrams always does, but definitely looking forward to seeing what they do as a follow-up to 10 Cloverfield Lane. So then we get into number 8, and it's Blade Runner 2049, being released October 6, 2017.
I had your job once. I was good at it. Things were simpler then.
So Blade Runner is directed by Denis Villeneuve and stars Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. Now, we're not sure if Harrison Ford's just going to have a cameo in this film, and it's going to be mainly focused on the Ryan Gosling character, or whether or not Harrison Ford will have a larger role in this movie. We've only had the one teaser trailer so far, and I've said before I'm not a huge fan of the Blade Runner first movie. It's one of those movies that I can sit around with my friends, have a couple beers and watch, but we're doing a lot more talking than we are watching. So hopefully they'll do a really great job with this movie. So it's my number 9. So let's get into it's my number 8. So let's get into my number 7, and that's Thor Ragnarok. It's being released November 3rd, 2017, and it's directed by Taika Waititi, and hope I got the name right, Taika Waititi, and stars Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, Idris Elba, Anthony Hopkins, Cate Blanchett, Tessa Thompson, Jeff Goldblum, Carl Urban, and Mark Ruffalo. This is a huge group of actors that they've pulled together for this Thor movie, and I am super excited. I can't wait for the first trailer to come out. We saw that little teaser where they showed what Thor's doing in his off time, hanging out with his roommate. So if you haven't seen that trailer, go on to YouTube and check it out. But this is definitely my number 7, looking forward to in 2017 sci-fi movies. So then we get to number 6, and that's Logan, being released March 3rd, 2017.
Logan, what did you do?
Charles, the world is not the same as it was. Mutants. They're gone now.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real.
What is she?
Beneath the stain
She's like you.
of time,
Very much like you.
the feelings disappear.
She needs our help.
You are
Someone will come along.
someone else.
Someone has come along.
I am still right here. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I would keep myself. I would find a way.
Logan, you still have time.
So Logan is directed by James Mangold, starring Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. And this movie is rated R, and I am really, really looking forward to this. I can't wait to see a Wolverine movie that's rated R with Patrick Stewart. They're playing their old selves, according to that teaser trailer. We are going to get a much edgier Wolverine at the end of his career. They're saying this is Hugh Jackman's last portrayal of Wolverine. So this is going to be a movie to end the Wolverine series and possibly the X-Men that we know and love, because they're probably rebooting the whole thing with new actors. So this is going to quite possibly be the last of the X-Men franchise that we've been watching for so long. So really looking forward to this. And then we get into my number 5 movie, which is Justice League, and it's being released July 7th, 2017.
There is a stranger who comes to this village from the sea. He comes in the winter when people are hungry and brings fish. He comes on the king tide. That was last night.
Talk.
I believe that an enemy is coming from far away. I'm looking for warriors. This stranger. Others like him. I'm building an alliance to defend us. It's very important that I see this man. Barry Allen. Bruce Wayne.
You said that like it explains why there's a total stranger sitting in the dark in my second favorite chair.
He said he'll fight with us?
More or less.
More or more less?
Probably more or less.
He said no.
He said no.
Look, man, I don't know who you are, but whoever you're looking for,
Justice League is directed by Zack Snyder, and everybody's question about this movie is can he do a better job than he did for Batman v Superman? And I think absolutely yes. I've told you before that Zack Snyder kind of got screwed by the studio having to make a 2.5-hour movie when he really wanted the 3-hour movie, and the Ultimate Edition that came out was a much superior movie. I loved it. I did like the theatrical release, don't get me wrong. I'm one of the few people out there that did, but I like the Ultimate Edition way more, and I think they've learned their lesson. They're going to leave him alone, let him do his own Justice League movie, so I am super looking forward to the reuniting Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and also the additions of Cyborg and The Flash. It's going to be a great movie, I hope. So look forward to that one. And then we get into my number 4 movie, which is Spider-Man Homecoming, coming out July 7th, 2017.
What's up, guys? Wait a minute. You guys aren't the real Avengers. I can tell Hulk gives it away. Oh, that was awesome. Does Liz get a new top?
No, we've seen that before. Never with that skirt.
Should probably stop staring before it gets creepy, though.
Too late. You guys are losers.
So, to become an Avenger, are there like trials or an interview?
Just don't do anything I would do. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Oh.
All right?
That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you. All right, kid. Good luck out there.
Listen, I know school sucks.
Peter, you still with us? Yeah.
I know you want to save the world. But you're not ready yet.
You're the Spider-Man.
No, I'm not. I'm not. This is just a costume. This is
From the ceiling.
Stay close to the ground. And stay out of trouble. Forget the flying monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
I'm sick of him treating me like a kid all the time.
But you are a kid.
This is my chance to prove myself.
Peter, what is going on with you?
I'm really sorry. I'm so busy. I'm slammed.
Don't mess with me, because I will kill you and everybody you love.
So Spider-Man, directed by John Watson, is starring Tom Holland, Michael Keaton, and Robert Downey Jr. And this movie has the makings of the best Spider-Man movie ever because it's finally being taken over by Marvel. Marvel is running this show. Disney's still doing, or Sony is still doing the distribution of it. But Marvel has taken over this franchise, hopefully forever. And I'm really looking forward to it. What I saw of Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War really got me excited. I love the fact that Iron Man is going to be in this movie. Robert Downey Jr. Recreating the role of Iron Man again. This movie has the potential to be a top blockbuster in the summer for 2017. So let's get into our next movie, and that will be number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, coming out May 5th, 2017.
The fate of the universe lies on your shoulders. Now, whatever you do, don't push this button. Because that will set off the bomb immediately, and we'll all be dead. Now repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone. Try again.
I am Groot.
Mm-hmm.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
No!
Showtime, a-holes.
Tape out there. I want to put some tape over the death button.
Nobody has any tape.
Not a single person has tape.
You have an atomic bomb in your bag. If anybody's gonna have tape, it's you.
I have to do everything.
You are wasting a lot of time.
That's a really bad sign.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is directed and written by James Gunn, featuring Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, and Bradley Cooper. And this is by far the best teaser trailer I have seen for a movie coming out in 2017. I love Baby Groot. I love what they're doing with this. I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It was a very big surprise to me. I was not expecting that at all. So to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out so fast in 2017, really excited. I think this franchise has tons of potential. Could even bring in some of the old Marvel characters that we've seen around. You just never know. But so looking forward to it. That trailer is super exciting. And then we get into my number 2 film for 2017 that I'm most looking forward to, and that is Wonder Woman, coming out June 2nd, 2017.
I used to want to save the world. This beautiful place. But the closer you get, the more you see the great darkness within. I learned this the hard way a long, long time ago.
What is your mission?
To stop the war.
What war?
The war to end all wars.
Weapons far deadlier than you can ever imagine.
The war can be ours.
Wherever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost. Be careful, Diana.
Who is this woman?
She's my secretary, sir. She's a very good secretary.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
This movie is directed by Patty Jenkins and of course stars Gal Gadot and Chris Pine. And this trailer was such a breath of fresh air coming out of DC movies. It has a little bit of comedy, a lot of action. I love Wonder Woman and I love Gal Gadot's portrayal of Wonder Woman in Batman v Superman. And this looks like she's even going to be more badass than she was in that movie. Chris Pine has a really great role in this. I wish I could remember the character that he's playing, but it is from the comic books. And essentially this movie, it's a prequel. It's giving the origin story of Wonder Woman, which a lot of people don't know about, and I can't wait to see this movie. I think it's going to tie in very well into the DC universe, so let's hope this movie comes out and is amazing, because I think it will be. And then we get to my number one most anticipated movie of 2017. I think it's no surprise for anyone that it is Star Wars Episode 8, coming out December 15th, 2017. Directed by Rian Johnson and starring Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Adam Driver, Oscar Isaacs, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher in her final film role, Lupita Nyong'o, Anthony Daniels, Gwendolyn Christie, Andy Serkis, Benicio del Toro, and Laura Dern. This movie is jam-packed with stars. This movie has the chance to do something Star Wars has never done before because of Rian Johnson's directing. He is dark, and this movie could take a turn that we've never seen in Star Wars history, and I'm really hoping it does. I hope it's not just a regurgitation of The Empire Strikes Back. I want a dark film about Luke Skywalker and what he went through after the death of Darth Vader and the betrayal of Kylo Ren in the Jedi training temple. This movie, so looking forward to it. It'll be a great follow-up to Rogue One, which I love. And those are my top 10 must-see 2017 sci-fi movies. Please let me know in the comment section if you have any movies that I missed or you're looking forward to. Tell me what you thought of my list. I hope everybody has a very happy new year in 2017. And remember, everybody, nerds rule the world.